Best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Powell, Chet Holmgren out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And Cunningham is out there with Harden. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Takes a 3 and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Towns against Wagner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Curry outside, and Wembanyama with the rebound. Pass to Harden. Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Cunningham looking it over. Outside for Wembanyama. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Towns with it. Defended now by Wagner. Nobody near Barnes. Good on the triple.
In the always evolving game of Barnes, I like seeing him waste no time there, letting that one go.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Holmgren with the steal. Lays it up off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Harden. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Gets a very good look and converts. Wembanyama's got 5. So it's the Thunder now. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. We chatted about Scottie Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scottie extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now Holmgren. James Harden missing on the 3. Curry on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. Just trying to shoot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
This just demonstrates how fearless Curry is. Look, he knows how to get inside and draw plenty of fouls.
It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops for Curry. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
And the Suns making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Harden the pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Jackson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
He's one of the best shooting bigs in this league. That is Jaren Jackson.
Allen outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Drills it from outside.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Brown. No scoring in this one. The kick out to Cunningham. Launches it. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Harris is checked in for James Harden. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 5. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Towns. Brown, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Curry. Right side Towns. And here is Holmgren. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Man, he's off to an impressive start. Always nice to get 3 of your first 4 to drop.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Leading by 5. Washington with the screen on Wembanyama. Washington, that's good.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
The Suns have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Thunder leading by 5. It's Curry outside. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just 1 so far.
And to put things simply, this has not been his way.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league.
And that one misses. So, RJ, when you think about Jaren Jackson, he comes to mind, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Triple J's, of course. He's a perennial candidate for all defensive honors, and I'm glad I didn't have to shoot him this game.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Zubac is checked in for Towns. Norman Powell comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Allen. He has yet to score. Powell for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Porzingis with the steal. Over to the left wing. Here's Larson. And the Suns miss again. They're scoring fast and furious as they end the first quarter. Thunder out in front. They... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Porzingis. Harris is out there with Jackson. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Harden in at the one. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that could also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Harris. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Beasley for 3. The rebound by Harden.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Allen against Harden. Allen outside. Pass to Washington. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Phoenix making a change. Wagner's checked in. Barnes is checked in for Oklahoma City. Ivy comes in for Malik Beasley. about a minute and a half into the second quarter now, and the Suns miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Here's Harden. Got it. Harden for two.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Barnes. Drills the elbow jumper. Barnes has got 5.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Wagner passes to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down.
Jackson Jr. showing you what a big man can do with the rim.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Tobias Harris, and it's Cunningham in for James Harden. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Thunder. Stephen Curry comes in for Jaden Ivey. 5 to shoot. Curry with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Brown deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
Well, so far, their long range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Brown. A minute 42 left here in the second. Count it. Good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And Richard, I'll say this. Jaylen Brown's often at the heart of a debate about what his true value is. I think it's immense.
I don't know what the debate is. I don't know the difference between megastar or superstar, but he is a proven all-star, an all-NBA player, and a finals MVP.
The first one falls for him. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation, and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Barnes looking around. Lets the three fly. Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
There's 47 seconds left now in the second. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21. Last season, his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Towns kicks to Curry. From deep. And it's Towns missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 2. Our next game is in San Francisco. So a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And Curry has it in the corner. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
Don't change what we're doing. Just stay together.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.